Hello everybody! My name is Shizuka, founder and lead instructor here at Serenity Flow Yoga. It is an English-speaking yoga studio in Tokyo. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a spring reset yoga. So it's going to be a 10-minute yoga class which will focus mostly on detoxification of the body. So we'll be doing a lot of twisting poses to do just that. So with that said, let's get into the class and Sukhasana. Finding a cellular position, sitting on your sit bone, keeping your spine lengthened through the crown of your head. And we'll take a deep breath in, fill up your chest. Exhale, breathing out tension. On your inhale, hands up. Your gaze follows your top hand. Exhale, we'll twist, twisting to the right side. So bringing your right hand to your left knee and look over your right shoulder. Your left shoulder. So inhale to straighten your spine. Exhale to deepen the twist. And now bring your back hand and reach towards the right hand corner of the mat. And keeping your gaze up, making sure that both of your sit bones are firmly grounded onto the mat, especially your left sit bone. And come back into a twisted pose. Look back. And return to midline. And we'll take it to the opposite side. Reach both hands. Exhale, twisting to now the right side. Inhale to straighten the spine and exhale to deepen the twist. Reach your back hand and reach towards your opposite knee. So twisting your body, making sure that your right hip stays firmly grounded onto the mat. And coming back into a twist and return to center. And now we'll come into Tadasana, standing at the top of the mat. Roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale, reach hands up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale to look up, straighten your back, and stepping back with your right foot. So drop your knee down, and we'll take low lunge, Anjaneya, and drive your hip forward and down, stretching your entire frontal body. And from here, we'll twist, so bringing your right elbow hook to the outside of your front leg and push your elbow into your thigh into a twisted low lunge. Look over the ceiling. You can stay here. If you like to come into a high lunge, then feel free to bring your back knee off the mat into a twisted lunge. Breathing in and breathing out. So really twist from your belly, push your elbow in and drop your knee down and come into low lunge Anjaneya. On your exhale, your hand down and we'll take half splits. Ardha Hanuman. Breathing in and breathing out. And from Ardha Hanumanasana, plant your right hand down to the outside of your front foot and twist here. So we'll twist in half splits pose. Twisting from your belly, push your hand, squaring off your hip, release. Ardha Hanuman. One breath here. And coming into low lunge, inhale. And stepping back into downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale to look forward and taking 2 to 4 steps in between your hands. On your inhale, look forward, straighten your back. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale into forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to rise up, hands up to Urdhva Hastasana. And taking Samasthiti, hands to heart. We'll take it to the left side. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale to Ardha Uttanasana. And now stepping back with your left leg and drop your knee down. Rise, hands up into low lunge, Anjaneya. And drop your hip down and forward, stretching your entire frontal body. And now twist, so hook your left elbow to the outside of your thigh. And twist palms to heart and Anjali Mudra. And push through your elbow to twist, look up. And breathing in, allowing the detoxification of your body as you twist deeper. You can stay here. Option to come into high lunge. So bring your knee off of the mat. Twisted high lunge. Inhale. Exhale. And drop your knee down. Both hands reach up, Anjaneya. Now extending your leg, shifting through your hip, and taking Ardha Hanuman, half splits. One breath here, inhale, exhale to relax to your side. And now planting your left hand to the outside of your shin, push your hip back as you twist, twisted Ardha Hanuman. So quite an intense pose. So you want to keep pulling your right hip back to level your hip. You can gaze down if balance is challenging. If you feel like your balance is stable, look up. Very good. And now release your hand into Ardha Hanuman, half splits. And bending your knee into low lunge, look forward. And we'll step back into down dog. Exhale. Inhale to look forward. Take 2 to 4 steps in between your hands. Inhale to look up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale to rise. And taking Samasthiti, hands to heart. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Now bending your right knee and planting your right hand down, we'll twist. So reach your left hand up, keep pulling your left hip back to level your hips. So think about stacking your shoulders above each other, extending your arm, release, switching sides. So now bending your left and reach your right hand up. And keep pulling your right hip back and up. Release your hand, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to slowly rise up. And hands to heart. Now inhale to Utkatasana chair pose. So your hips are down low, like you're sitting on a chair. And you swing your hip back, engaging your inner thigh, your weight on your heels. And swing your arm back, look over your right shoulder, twist. Come back up. Exhale, twist, look over the left shoulder. Suck your navel to spine, keeping your hips level. Back into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise. Hands up. And taking Samasthiti. Breathing out. And now coming onto seated position with your legs extended. And bending your right knee and cross your right leg. over to your left leg. You can stay here if you'd like to bend your bottom leg as well. Bend your leg, making sure you're sitting on your sit bone and finding a settled in position. You may want to adjust your hip, your left hand up, and twist, look over the right shoulder. So you're sitting on your sit bone, your spine is lengthened and twisting from your belly. Breathing in and breathe out. Relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. Twist. And slightly slide your head back so you open your chest. And bring your chin down so that imagine you're trying to hold a big orange underneath your chin. And come back to midline. Release your legs. We'll take it to the left side. So bend your left and cross over to your right. You can twist from here if you like to bend your bottom leg. Then bend, adjust your hip. Sitting on your sit bone, reach your right hand, hook your elbow to your thigh, and twisting from your belly. You're sitting on your sit bone, opening your chest, and walking your hand closer to your hips so that your hips will be on the upright position. So you want to keep your pelvis straight up. And twisting from your belly, your head back, your chin down. Very good. And now slowly release, coming back to center. And now coming into seated Sukhasana position. On your inhale, reach hands up. Exhale, lower your hand down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale to fill up your chest with fresh air. Exhale, breathing out tension. Thank you all for joining me today for this Detox Yoga. I hope you enjoyed our 10-minute practice. If you're in Tokyo, come flow with us at Serenity Flow Yoga. We'd love to have you here at our studio. And please comment and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That will mean a lot to me. And thank you, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, friends.